Good morning, Libra. Okay, so this is your love reading and it's going to run from the 2nd to the 15th of April. Remember, it's a collective reading. It's not going to fit for everybody, but any messages that do fit, claim them, drop those that don't. If you get the vibe after kind of 5 or 10 minutes, the reading, it's just not sitting right with you, you'll get that inner knowing, then check out your moon, rising, and especially that Venus sign, because Venus is highly representative of twin flames, love connections, love dynamics, all of that type of thing. The way to find that out, go onto a star sign calculator, input your particulars, go down to Venus and see where Venus was, what star sign it was sitting in, okay, when you was born, and then go and listen to that reading, and you may find that there's more in that reading for you at this time than what's actually in your sun sign, okay? Just before we go any further, guys, if you could just click that subscribe button for me, please, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. It just helps circulate the videos. And if it is that you'd like a personal reading, so you're able to get even more specific, so it's just about you and your person of interest, just inbox me over on Instagram. Okay, so let's get rocking. The energy that Spirit sees you in the recent past is this Emperor energy. So I'm seeing it as quite a strong connection, really, or a strong energy that's there. Could be that somebody had to put their foot down, take some type of order. If it is that you're single, could be that one of you is kind of reformed now. I'm getting a vibe though that something for some of you, or any singles that are out there, or anyone that resonates with what I'm saying, it's you're taking action now. You want to take action. You want to move on. You want to embrace. The Emperor still has compassion. He has all the elements of the King that comes together. He just knows as and when to apply it. Remember, it's not gender specific. But this is if you're single. This can be that you're taking charge now to move things forward, Libra. If it is that you're in a connection, or you're heavily invested, you've heavily invested your thoughts, or you are investing your thoughts into somebody at the moment. In the recent past, this could be there's a strong bond there, or there's a needing to take leadership, or the person that you're involved with, your party, that's how I'll make reference to them, they're taking leadership. We'll see where it lies. What's his Emperor? What is this Emperor energy, please, Spirit, between Libra and their party in the recent past? Wowzer. So we've got a King of Cups here. That's your energy there. That's you. Libra, Scorpio energy. So there's you there. Where's the King of Cups here, please, Spirit? Where's the King of Cups here? I'm hearing taking charge, stepping it up. Where's the King of Cups here, please, Spirit? Where's the King of Cups here? Four of Wands. So let me show you that, because they've got like a metallic sheen on them. Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be celebratory, bringing a union together, wanting to step something up to the next higher commitment. Wow. And could be that your soulmates. You could possibly be involved with a Scorpio, because this King of Cups card, that is Scorpio energy as well. Libra, Scorpio. So it could be that you're involved with a Scorpio at the moment. If it is that you're single, I feel there's somebody that has a strong connection towards you at the moment. And it may even be that you can't see it coming. Possibly with a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. They could have Scorpio quite strongly in their chart. And it could be this King of Cups energy, and what they want to do is step it up to the next level, or bring you into union. That could be kind of, it's like a dating card as well. I know we're a bit restricted at the moment, but it can be what they may have suggested to you, or what's in their mind moving forward, or what they're working towards. What's this Six of Cups, please, Spirit? What's this Six of Cups? Because that's more Scorpio energy. If you're single, someone's in pursuit of you here, for some of you. And if it is that if you're in union, it could be that some of you are being proposed to, because there's a need to want to elevate this to the next level. Because that Four of Wands can be seen as ceremonies, outdoor gatherings, you know, like weddings, that type of thing. It may even be just coming into more partnership, you know, moving in together. But there's also something, I'm just hearing pursue again. I feel like there's somebody, could be a dad, this Emperor energy. Doesn't have to be, could be a mum. But they're a King of Cups. And they're wanting to bring something back together. You've may have known each other for a long period of time or from the past, but they want a new beginning. Okay, let's look at this Three of Cups that's down at the bottom here. So, why are they entering this reading, please, Spirit? Why is the party entering Libra's reading in this energy? What's this Three of Cups energy, please, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Coming into this reading, I had to start it. I had to start at the beginning a couple of times because my words were coming out quite scattered. And I couldn't get it together. I just couldn't get it together at the beginning, and it wasn't my energy. And I'm feeling that's that energy there. There's something that someone wants to, there's something that your party wants to come and to propose to you, whether it be a proposal, whether it be elevating the relationship to the next level, restarting something. There's some type of suggestion there, and they don't know how to approach it. Now the Three of Cups is there already, which is Cancerian energy, and then you've got this Seven of Cups. Again, Scorpio energy. A lot of Scorpio in this reading. And the next card out of the deck is the Empress. They want the Ten of Cups, and it's either with this Empress energy, somebody they've got their eye on. It could be somebody that they're already in union with at the moment, their soul partner, soul connection, or this Empress energy can be seen as a rebirth. I want to change, I want to make change with something here, wanting to move something on. A massive transformation. This is how they're presenting in the reading at the moment. They're telling me to change cards. What else have we got on this Empress energy, please, Spirit? What else have we got on this Empress energy? This Empress energy. What else have we got on this Empress energy, please, Spirit? We've got 2 threes there already. What else have we? Oh my goodness. Wows. Okay, and now you've got 3 threes. They want to develop a foundation, whether that be between them, you and Spirit. I feel they think it's a spiritual connection there. And then there's the Six of Cups in reverse. More Scorpio energy. They want to develop some type of foundation. If it is that they're single and this is a new energy that's coming in for you, they've had their eye on you for some time, but they're wanting to go through, they're going through some transformation, I feel, at the moment, to try and change, to try and alter the perspective with this Empress energy, because they know what they want, but because of something that's happened in the past, I don't think they know how they're going to get there. Can you just tell me, I've not normally done this, but can you just tell me, please, Spirit, what happened, briefly, what happened to their party in the past with regards to romance, please, Spirit? Can you tell me what happened to Libra's party in the past with regards to romance? I feel there was some secrecy. There was some secrecy over something. And I feel it's knocked them a little bit. Something was being kept quiet. For some of you, this may be now they're wanting to revisit the connection. But on more honest grounds, shall we say. A bit more above board out there. Where before it was, shall we say, kept on the hush hush. And then we've got the world in reverse. What was going on for them personally in the past with regards to a relationship? I feel they've been involved with somebody, possibly, that they were either trying to keep quiet and they couldn't get rid of them, or they've not been able to move on from you. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Or they may not have treated you well, or whoever they've been with, they've not treated them well. I think they know of this, and this is why the Empress may be there. That could be who they're trying to pursue, meaning you. Or it could be that they want some type of rebirth, because that can be the transformation card, because they're aware of how they've acted previously in previous relationships. There's been things that have kept hidden. There was a chapter that wasn't closed, so I feel something wasn't said here. I feel they've had something on the conscience. And they want to create a foundation, and I feel they want to address something from the past. This Six of Cups, why it's in reverse. Okay, we're underway. Right. So we've got the Six of Pentacles that's up at the top. So let's see what this Six of Pentacles is for you then, Libra. Why is Libra coming into the reading, please, Spirit, in this Six of Pentacles energy? Wow, no messing with these cards today, and they feel scatty. Eight of Swords in the upright. You've withdrawn here. If it's you that's not withdrawn, then it can be somebody that you're involved with, or it might be your party that's withdrawn. I'm feeling it's you though. You've withdrawn, but as you're withdrawing, you're gaining balance, you're gaining perspective. You've got the choice to move forward, you can, but you're learning at the minute. And then what was there with it? The Ten of Swords in reverse. You're trying to resist some type of change here. You're keeping yourself in a position that's not the best for you. I feel this Six of Pentacles that's here, it can be about more giving and taking, learning to give. And it could be that some of you are very generous, but you find it difficult to receive as well. But whilst you're giving, there's also people that want to be giving towards you. So you've got to be willing to accept things from them. But I feel at the moment, this Six of Pentacles, that's the environmental factor at the minute. It's more balanced. It might not be completely balanced, but it's more balanced. There's still some tiptoeing of trying to get out of this, I'm not saying victimhood, self-preservation, shall we say. There's definitely more balance there because there's the scales there, the Libra scales. And that's pretty much symmetrical apart from the colours down the middle. And she can walk away from there. But she's just putting herself there at the moment, tiptoeing a way out. But that's okay, because there's progress. But is there progress? Even if she's tiptoeing, she's still moving. Remember, not gender specific, but she's learning. She's learning along the way. But this Ten of Swords as well, it can be about transformation. And it can be about restoration. There is victimhood often related to that card, because there's a wanting to resist change, to stay in that mentality of hurt. But you're not going to get anywhere with that anymore. It's just not going to work. So what else have we got on this where's this Ten of Swords energy here, please, Spirit, in reverse? Why is the Ten of Swords energy here in reverse, please, Spirit? The Ten of Swords energy. The Nine of Wands. There was something that you'd invested into willingly. There was choice here. It wasn't a stress. And I feel, because at the bottom of the deck, it was with an Emperor in reverse. Somebody that could have been very controlling, power-driven, self-absorbed. And that may now be somebody, could be this energy over here at the top, that is now pursuing you, but they're in the upright. Or it may be that that's now you taking on the Emperor role, but doing it in the right way, not how they was doing it. This isn't going to be for all of you. For some of you, I feel you were involved with somebody where there was some secrecy. And they wasn't acting in their best way, which they wouldn't be anyway, because things were being kept quiet for whatever reason. The reason that I'm saying this is because we've got a Queen of Wands here. Now, we're not saying if you're a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands energy is Pisces or Aries. We're not saying if you're a Queen of Wands, then you're the type that's going to go out cheating. I don't mean that. But just with having the Queen of Wands here, there being regret, having the Magician that's in reverse, the High Priestess, about keeping quiet, the Emperor in reverse. We've then, the next card out, we've got the Moon, which can be about secrets. The Priestess can be about secrets. I feel there's an energy here, and there's already three threes down at the bottom here. Ooh. Being creativity, communication, self-expression, joy. But there's a restoration of balance up here somewhere. It could be within a home, but if it is that there was a third party connection, I feel it may have been with this Emperor, or is with this Emperor energy in reverse. And one of yous now is wanting to stop it, and I feel it's you, Libra. There's two energies for some of you here. But something, this Nine of Wands is kind of like, I'm involved in something here. I've put myself in this situation. It's not like it's a stress. It's more like a challenge that you wanted to pursue, but it's you're looking forward to getting to the end of it now. I always look at it as like a uni course or something you've enrolled in, and it's something you feel passionate about, but you kind of get to the end and you want it done. What the guy's not realising here is that he's looking, as you can see, he's backwards. I mean, if he was to turn and look the other way, there is light at the end of the tunnel. there's like a conflict going on here of energy, which there would be. There's a collective reading. But I do feel there's an unhealthy vibe here somewhere. I'm not sensing that that's your energy. And some type of secrets. Or it could just be a Pisces, Cancerian energy. You've got a lot of water though. So let's take you over here. This is where Spirit's leading me next. So this is what you need to look out for within this dynamic, within the connection. Now, it doesn't mean go looking for it, overly looking for it and creating that situation if it's not there. It's something just to bear in mind. And it's not kind of approaching it like a bull in a china shop. If it's there, it's just something to bear in mind. Just bearing it in mind, like that, nice and calm, just bearing it in mind. Not going in all guns blazing or trying to make situations fit, okay? But this is just something to bear in mind with regards to the connection. So what's this Eight of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit? What else have we got for Libra to bear in mind with regards to the connection? Five of Wands. And they're telling me to change deck already. And what else have we got on the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands to bear in mind with the connection, please, Spirit? Ooh. And the Four of Pentacles. This Eight of Swords in reverse, it can be about awakening. It can be about coming to a realisation, a massive realisation. Or it can just be, I'm not saying just, but it could be a willingness, a conscious effort on your behalf to be open to change. When you can create, if you create a subtle change within yourself, it doesn't have to be anything big. It can just be, yeah, a subtle change. But what it does is it causes a slight jolt or a slight shift. It can be something as simple as going a different way to work, slightly changing your look, slightly changing a subtle part of your routine, but it's giving you a different perspective, a different approach. Engaging yourself in something new because it's changing and shifting the energy that's around you, which then shifts other energies that are around you as well and alters your perspective slightly. And then it gets you to engage in other areas that shifts your perspective, which will then shift other perspectives within your life as well, and will alter your mindset and cause you to, and get you to gravitate, get you to move away from your old ways. But you have to consciously make the effort. You have to, if you're wanting to create that change, you have to put yourself out there. The universe will help you, but you've got to, on spirit, higher realms, the divine source, however you relate to it, God, but you have to meet them halfway. Now this conflict here, this could be conflict with a person, or it could be inner conflict. And this Four of Pentacles, this can be about, I mean, they're holding on. He's holding on to that pentacle type. Remember, not gender specific. Now this can be somebody who you're involved with. And just be cautious of what they're not willing to part with. There may be some secrecy there. There may not be. They just might not be able to put themselves in a position of vulnerability. But to enable the connection to move forward, that may be what you need to look out for. If they're not willing to put themselves out there, can be completely honest with you. Is that what you want? It's not about being completely honest, but communication wise and things being clear. Is that what you want? Because the reason I'm saying things being clear, because your next card here is the Ace of Swords in reverse. We'll go on to that in a moment, but the Ace of Swords in reverse can be about lack of clarity. Let me see what else I can get for you on this. They're telling me to change deck again. They don't want that one. Okay, Libra, so what is this Four of Pentacles about, please? Four of Cups in reverse, more Cups energy. Scorpio. Strong Scorpio vibe here somewhere for some of you. Oh my goodness, and that card come flying out. And more water energy. The Hangman. I'm suggesting what Spirit is saying you need to look out for here is to look out for the energy, whoever it is that you're around at the minute. This is a strong message for some of you. Be very wary of whoever it is that you're around at the minute that has a complete unwillingness to accept their part within things. The reason being, that Four of Pentacles that's there. I feel that for some of you, your party's holding something back. They're holding it really tight. And that Four of Cups that's in reverse, yeah, that can be seen as withdrawing yourself from an environment or feeling uninspired, disillusional, something like that, and in needing to refocus. But based it being on the top of that Four of Pentacles, which is also holding something tight, and the Hangman in reverse coming out on top of it, which can be lack of perspective. I'm feeling there's a real stubborn energy here somewhere. Someone with a real unwillingness to accept responsibility of their behalf. And that's why we've got this Emperor energy that's there in reverse. Someone who is concerned about lack of control. There's a need for control within a relationship. They are keeping things hidden, or they will keep things hidden. And that they may be keeping things hidden to keep you on your toes, because that's a way of keeping you in control. And you don't need that. You don't need it. Absolutely not. Okay. That's just something to look out for. That's what Spirit's telling me at the moment. Right, this Ace of Swords energy. Do apologise for the workmen in the background. I've had it for weeks, but there's just nothing I can do. Okay, so this Ace of Swords, this is what Spirit wants you to focus on within yourself at the moment to help you concentrate on you, to help you energetically move yourself forward and higher. Because you can only change you. You can't change others. So what's his Ace of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit? You need to get clarity. This is possible Virgo energy, Nine of Pentacles. But there's a need to get clarity here. And to just concentrate at the moment. Maybe your career, your finances, and grounding yourself. And looking for that new opportunity. We said that before, to help you move forward, to help shift that perspective a little bit. And it'll get you out of that Nine of Swords energy, Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be. That Page of Wands there, that's about being inspired again, really being reignited, having a new idea and wanting to share it with people. And I think this will then, if you was to go down this route, it'll then turn that Ace of Swords into the upright. And because there is something else that you're passionate about, you may possibly feel with new ideas, you may be engaging with new people, taking other things on board. It's difficult at the moment because we're so isolated and we can't, I'm not saying being influenced by others, we haven't got the chance to, in a way, brush shoulders with others to create new opportunities for ourselves as much because of the restrictions. But I think if we can try and plan that for ourselves, at least, especially now being in the full moon, we've just passed the full moon in Libra, that's about shifting our boundaries, reevaluating our boundaries, of looking back at what we really do and don't want to be taken anymore. And it'll get you out of this Nine of Swords energy. It really will. And you'll gravitate forward. Because this Nine of Swords energy, you don't need that. And it'll move you away from those dark thoughts or worry, despair, anxiety, just that constant loop of where you're feeling trapped. And it'll bring the Ace of Swords. It'll make things clear, and it'll bring that Ace of Swords into the upright, and you will have created your own clarity, and things will start to gravitate towards you, newer opportunities, which then brings new people. Let's see how your party or parties, how they feel towards you at the moment. If it is that you're involved with more than one, it's down to you to work out where to apply the energy, but we'll see what we can get from this. So why have we got this Five of Pentacles here? Please, Spirit, in reverse of how they feel towards Libra. Sorry, why have we got this Five of Pentacles in reverse here, please, Spirit, of how they feel towards Libra? King of Pentacles. You've got some power driven and someone who's quite power mad here, and assets driven around you, energy around you at the moment. And I'm sensing some dishonesty here somewhere. But how they feel towards you, it's really getting to them now. This Five of Pentacles in reverse. What the example Spirit always gives me is when someone's making the conscious effort to not put themselves in a position of vulnerability. So say, for example, you was someone who struggled with alcohol, or you had an addiction. It's taking responsibility and saying, I can't go to particular places where I may get triggered or be put under pressure, peer pressure from others who don't understand my struggles. So I'm not going to go and engage in parties, or I'm not going to go to the pub because that's where there'll be temptation. It's kind of like that type of energy. But what I'm getting with this, because I feel for some of you the party you're involved with, power and control or being in charge is high on the pecking order to them at the moment. I feel they're not willing to put themselves into a position of vulnerability. They're not willing to put themselves in a place where you're in control and they can be triggered. They're kind of withdrawing from you to leave you in doubt. I feel this is how they feel towards you at the moment. This King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse, that can be it's lack of control. Someone whose assets, spending, could have got out of control, negatively impacting their relationships. But it's somebody that's worrying here because there's a mismanagement of things and a lack of taking responsibility for the well-being of others. And then there you've got the Seven of Wands energy, which is also in reverse, where there's external pressures and they're doubting themselves. They really are in quite a fragile place at the moment, and they know it. But they will not tell you this. They just won't. And I'm feeling this is why up here, Spirit was telling you, because you're never really going to know what you're working with if someone's keeping themselves so guarded, because you're not going to be able to get to know them. Because they're just so guarded. And we don't always have to completely, tell everyone everything about ourselves. But a union's about coming together and trusting, being able to confide in our partners. But I just feel for some of you, whoever it is that you're involved with, there is just nothing there. And the reason they don't offer anything is to regain the control, so you remain in that needy position or wanting more from them, but they just won't give it. It's kind of like a dog with a bone and they're swaying it in front of you. But you're never going to get the bone. It's kind of that type of energy. But they haven't got a bone at the moment, but they're not going to tell you that. They're just going to stay out of the way. I'm hoping I'm making sense. Whew, God, this is a heavy reading. Right, so this Queen of Wands that's here at the moment, this is what's opposing them at the moment. So this is what's blocking them from coming through. This can kind of be seen, as I said earlier, as another party that's within the relationship. This can even be their energy. And a Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, pardon me, Aquarius, Pisces energy, more water energy. That doesn't have to be a party as such, that Knight of Pentacles. It can just be a transitional card that someone's really thinking of the changes or the subtle changes being made, but they're having to think about their actions. It could be for some of you that if you're involved in a third party relationship, they're really having to cover their tracks. And you're the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Wands could be the person that's blocking them. Let's see what else we can get. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands here, please, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands here? I feel if it is that you're in a third party connection and they're married, because the Empress card has come up earlier in the Emperor and the Empress card, both in the upright, so that can be a strong union between two people. I think they're giving you the impression that you're the Queen, or you may be more serious about it if you're the party up here, if you're the Libra, and they're just at night energy, possibly breadcrumbing you, just giving you little bits here and there, just parting with enough to keep you kind of on your toes, but you're more serious and more mature than that. And these cards are now not parting, now that I'm asking for why is this energy here. So I'm feeling there's something that's wanting to be kept quiet here, or that lack of dishonesty, that Moon card. Why is the Queen of Wands and Knight of Pentacles? Why is it blocking the connection with Libra, please, Spirit? Because there's a Star in reverse. I've just heard because it's not going anywhere. What's not going anywhere, please, Spirit? Aquarius energy. What's not going anywhere? They're not getting the wish fulfillment. What's not going anywhere? What's not going anywhere, please, Spirit? The marriage. Or with you. That's the Judgment card. That's your energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, there's the Four of Swords. That's that going quiet or withdrawing. And then there's the Three of Swords in reverse. If this Queen of Wands is you, Libra, I'm feeling that they are just breadcrumbing you, and I don't think they feel there's anything long term there, and they're gradually withdrawing and letting the connection go. For others of you, I feel what's blocking them at the moment, it could be that they've come out of a long-term relationship and they're trying to get over something, and they're trying to do something the right way, but they don't know how to do it at the minute. And that's understandable if you've got somebody that's not willing to go within and gain any insight or perspective or take responsibility of their bit on board. That's what you're going to end up with, because there's no way that they can learn and move forward. They're expecting the people external to them to make the changes, but that's not going to change anything within them, and I don't think they're recognizing that. And I think possibly their own ego is getting in the way. There could be a marriage as well getting in the way, because that isn't going in the direction it's meant to at the minute. So they're going quiet whilst they're coming to terms with that, really. But there's a lack of direction here, lack of hope. Let me just try and get one more card for you. What's the lack of hope for the party, please, Spirit? What's the lack of hope for Libra's party, of what's blocking them? What's the lack of hope of what's blocking them at the moment, please, Spirit? The Two of Swords. The guarded, possibly. I mean, you've got the Two of Swords next to it, look. The guarded, or someone's not making a decision. There's some secrecy. Where's the Two of Swords there, please, Spirit, as a blockage? That's Libra energy. That's you. Where's the Two of Swords here, please, Spirit? And there we go again. The Justice. For those that are in a long-term relationship and there hasn't been any third party, it's just that you are struggling or in a bad place at the moment, which happens. I feel they're out of the depth. They're out of the depth emotionally with this, and that's why they're withdrawing. On an emotional level, it may be that they're just not able to get to the same depth as you to be able to express how they feel. They may be able to express how they think, but they can't express how they feel. They don't know how to do that, or it overwhelms them, and that's what's creating this lack of direction at the minute with the Star in reverse. The lack of direction towards you and bringing it into alignment, and it's causing them to withdraw, and they're feeling like they're losing the connection. And that they're avoiding something here and blocking something, but they're trying to do the right thing here, the right thing for both of you, but they don't know how to do it. There's like an overwhelm, but because they become so overwhelmed, they withdraw even more. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Swords, more Libra energy, and then we've got the Empress, wanting to change, or what's blocking them, transformation, rebirth. Okay, let's go on to this last card then. This last card here being the Libra energy again, and the position this is in at the moment is what they want to say to you, but they feel they can't express it. So this is what they want to say to you at the moment. So what is it that Libra's party, what is it that the party wants to say to Libra at the moment, please, Spirit? What is it that the party wants to say to Libra at the moment? The guarded, and I feel they think it's at the end, but there's overwhelm there. For some of you as well, sorry, before I go on to that, and they feel there's lack of hope. The Sun in reverse. For others of you, what they want to say is about being less guarded, or can you make a decision so something can be put to an end? Because if something can be put to an end and you can close a chapter, people can feel that, Spirit's telling me today, people can feel down about closing a chapter, but what they're not realising is that if you don't think of it as closing a chapter, think of it as a new opportunity is surfacing. And it'll bring in all those opportunities that are here. More water energy, more Pisces. And the sun as well. The sun in reverse doesn't mean bad because it's in reverse. It could mean that there's hope, just not as much hope. There can be joy, but there's not as much joy at the moment. But you will be able to find that. But you've got to be willing to drop whatever it is, or that can be dropped. But I think what they're saying here is, if you was to drop that, the Nine of Wands, whatever it is that's holding you back, I feel later on that Sun card would come further out and be in the upright, because the next card there is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is resisting change or stopping things from moving forward. This is what they want to say to you. I'm feeling for some of you that they strongly want to rebuild that foundation that's there. But it's about letting that barrier down to start the new beginning. And I know it's scary, but there's so many more opportunities out there, but you're missing them because you're not letting something go and resisting that change, resisting the new emotions that you can feel, and resisting the growth. Twos have come up a lot as well. And twos is about following your intuition and coming into partnership. And it'll then, coming into partnership, it'll align your emotions. But it's about being patient. It really is. Hope this has brought you some clarity, Libra. I do have Libra myself in my chart. This felt very heavy. And yeah, I'm wishing you the best of luck with that, and hope to catch up with you around the 15th. Over and out. Bye.